go from here in the land of sorrow? Be free or die, beautiful and paid by the brave sacrifice. Brave lives given freely, moving mountains and hills where we've been. Land we've seen, the flags waving in the wind. Take a step, fall back, step, right, spin, toe tap, and did you hear the song birds sing? Well, where do you go from here in the land of sorrow? Be free or die. Beautiful land paid by the brave sacrifice. Brave lives given freely. Move mountains and hills where we've been. Lands we've seen. Flags waving in the wind. Take a step back, fall back, step right, spin, toe tapping. Did you hear the songbird sing? Well, where do you go from here in the land of sorrow? Be free or die. Beautiful land paid by the brave sacrifice. Brave lives given freely. Moving mountains and hills where we've been. Land we've seen. The flags waving in the wind. Take a step back, fall back, step right, spin, toe tapping. Did you hear the songbird sing? Well, where do you go from here in the land of sorrow? Be free or die. Beautiful land paid by the brave sacrifice. Brave lives to give it freely.
Good evening.
Move mountains and hills where we've been. Lands we see,
how's it going?
In the wind. Take a step back, fall back, step right, spin, toe tap it. Did you hear the songbird sing? Where do you go from here in the land of sorrow? Be free or die. Beautiful land paid by the brave sacrifice. Brave lives given freely. Move mountains and hills where we've been. Lands we've seen. Flags waving in the wind. Take a step back, fall back. Step right, spin, toe tapping. Did you hear the songbird sing? Well, where do you go from here in the land of sorrow? Be free or die. Beautiful land made by the brave sacrifice. Brave lives given freely. Move mountains and hills where we've been, where we've seen. Land we've seen, flags waving in the wind. Take a step back, fall back, step right, spin, toe tapping. Did you hear the songbird sing? Well, where do we go from here in the land of sorrow? Be free or die.
How you doing?
Beautiful
yeah. So how's everyone doing? Freaking hot out, man. I'm telling you. I went over to Yelm to pick up the grocery order, you know, and it was 100 degrees over in Yelm. And when I left basically Olympia, it was about 93 degrees. East Olympia, you know, 93 degrees. And when it was 93 degrees outside, it was about, at that point, it was probably about 86 degrees in the upstairs. Downstairs, about 82 maybe. Yeah. So yeah, man, it is freaking hot, I tell you. So yeah, drink a lot of water, stay hydrated and stuff like that. Yeah, I was watching The Bad Batch, getting caught up on the last 3 episodes. I rehashed episode 6 to see where I was at and stuff like that. It's good. I like it. I like it. I like the characters. Um, I'm not holding any illusions that it might not lead to somewhere nefarious or something like that. But for what it is, I like it. It's all right. 70s all day. Hmm. Oh, that's good. That's good, Miguel. Yeah. Uh, yeah, it is literally 93 degrees in the upstairs. And when I live stream, I keep the bedroom window shut because I don't want my noise to bug nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Even though they probably don't much care about the noise they make. But anyway, so yeah, finished up watching episode 9 and uh, interesting stuff. I don't know if any of you have seen the Bad Batch, but it's pretty cool. Really? I keep my cognac right here in the room. It's room temperature. Yeah. Speaking of cognac, so yeah, a lot of weird stuff, man, popping up on in the suggested on YouTube. Some of it interesting, some of it just one of those kind of just weird things, you know. It used to be really cool, you know. A lot of different cool stuff would always yes, cool passport, court return. See, I'm yeah, salute. Mm, that is good. Mm, that's regular Hennessy. Gets you right on the tip of your tongue. The reserve gets you on the side of your tongue, sides of your tongue. Yeah, stuff. Yeah, I think I have like the reserve. I think I have about 2 shot glass fulls worth. Still, I might take a sip of that. It's I like it when you can drink less and have more fun because that's what how cognac affects me. I don't have to drink a lot of it for it to be fun. You know, it's good stuff. Um, Man, I hate to say this, I'm starting to kind of like it more than Scotch, and I didn't think that would ever happen. Blow me away. You know? So yeah, there is a new song. There is a new song indeed. Let's see here. Let's share that. On the wagon, eh? Well, YouTube is kind of referring some interesting stuff that I like to watch, like Science Planet stuff like that. Stuff about Egypt, you know, really cool stuff. Sea scrolls, anything with archaeology stuff, you know, I love all that stuff. Um, Anything to do with Star Wars lore, stuff like that, Star Trek lore, especially board lore. There's a lot of videos. So stuff like that, I like to watch. You know, I literally sometimes I start my day that way, checking out something about Star Trek. Um, there's this one channel. This guy talks about Star Trek, and he's got an English accent. Really mellow, cool stuff. Let's hear it. All right. Mm-hmm.
Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's world doesn't. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dancing on the air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the
There
trees.
you go, Orts. That was for
All
you.
those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dancing on the air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dancing on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all those fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dance on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All the strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dancing on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step.
Yeah, I literally 3 days ago. Yeah, I think 3 days ago. Wrote the lyrics, and then I found I listened to a lot of instrumentals to find the right one, and that seemed to be the best fit. Yeah. So man, it is freaking hot, man. Going this end of June, going in July. It's. I think they're going to break records because it wasn't this hot last June. into July. Normally here in Western Washington, gets hot right around August, and gets in the 90s and stuff like that. But yeah, this is one of those things. Thank you. Thank you. Shit, man, I think I bit my tongue in my sleep the other night. I think I continually keep biting it in my sleep. It's weird. Yeah. Go figure. So let's see. Oh yeah, Eastern Washington gets pretty warm in the spring and the summertime as well. Yeah, I go. It's a White Pass. I go across White Pass. Using going Route 12. Is that White Pass? I don't know if that's right, White Pass or not. But I take Route 12 and I cross to the other side. And I pick sage on that side when I get a chance. Yeah, it's normally not this warm. That's 110. That's freaking hot. 100 degrees for Yelm this time of year is hot. Normally we, like I said, the end of July into August is when it's that hot around here. Yeah. See. So what'd you think of that tune? Yeah, it's called "Must Be a Bird." That song was for Orts, by the way. Yeah. Hail Orts. Let's see here. Thank you. Let's see if I can. Let's see here. All right, requests. What do you want to hear? Speaking of that, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 songs that I got to make slideshows for. Yeah. Oh. I will have to switch back over to the tab. You know, there's 58 songs in the music playlist. Yeah. Crazy Clown World Story. Yes. Holy cow. It's like riding the escalator to find the song, you know? There's 58 there. Where the hell did he go? It's funny when you lose your own song. All right, here we go.
Been sitting here for 8 weeks now. 8 weeks times 2. It's 4:34 in the afternoon. Have you heard the sauce now? Just random info. We want the sauce, and we want the sauce, and we want it now. We want the sauce, and we want it now. Just a random afternoon. It's 4:44 now in the
Let's
afternoon.
see here.
We want the sauce right now. Baby, we want it now. 8 weeks of waiting.
This song's coming up on a year old. July 16th.
Will have to wait longer. Will we have to wait longer? Been sitting here for 8 weeks now. 8 weeks times 2.
Probably 5 now.
It's 4:34 in the afternoon. Have you heard that
Yes.
sauce now?
Time flies.
Random info. We want the sauce, and we want the sauce, and we want it now. We want the sauce, and we want it now. Just a random afternoon. It's 4:44 now. We want the sauce right now. Baby, we want it now. 8 weeks of waiting times 2. Will we have to wait longer? Will we have to wait longer? Been sitting here for 8 weeks now. 8 weeks times 2. It's 4:34 in the afternoon.
Offside. Big
Have
Latin.
you heard of the sauce now? Just random info. We want the sauce, and we want the sauce, and we want it now. We want the sauce, and we want it now. Just a random afternoon. It's 4:44 now. We want the sauce right now. Baby, we want it now.
This is FinalDeathStar's favorite song.
Waiting times 2. Will we have to
That
wait
intro.
any longer?
Unfamiliar.
Baby, we want it now. 8 weeks of waiting. Will we have to wait longer? Been sitting here for 8 weeks now. Times 2.
Yeah, be times 4 now.
In the afternoon.
On July 16th, perhaps. All right, let's see what's going to pop up here next. Appropriate, yeah, here we go.
Moving in a unicorn and popcorn. I saw unicorns and friend. All I had was a grand. Making an Exodus movie show was getting good. I got my popcorn. Hot summer, got the beat, got some heat, can't beat it. Add this to your playlist. Do you understand the music show? Apocalyptic movie show. I got my popcorn 2 degrees. Nothing like watching this movie show. So many to choose from. Got my popcorn, yeah. Hope you got your popcorn too. Living in a apocalyptic movie show. The movie and a unicorn, movie and a popcorn, movie and a popcorn. I saw unicorns and friend. All I had was a grin. Making an Exodus movie show is getting good. Got my popcorn getting really deep. It got some heat, can't beat it. Add this to your list. Do you understand the music of the apocalyptic movie show? I got my popcorn too. 100 degrees, nothing like watching a movie show. So many to choose from. Got my popcorn, yeah. Hope you got your popcorn, yeah. Living in a popcorn movie show. Movie and a unicorn.
Movie and a unicorn show.
Yeah.
Let's see what's coming up here next here. Oh, Group Train. Yeah, you know, with that didn't pause, did it? When Unicorn and San Fran, when I made that song and sung the vocals, I think I had the realization that I was reaching that inner space and that outer space with the vocals, that feeling that you get, and it's honestly magical, you know. And it's got that feeling, and I've had that feeling at concerts before. It's very similar. Yeah, indeed. So, alrighty, and of course you can hear a lot of my musical influences because believe it or not, I got my friend Eric Lambert. He's a blues guitarist, and he also does bluegrass, and so he's been a kind of a big influence on me a little bit in that area because he played a lot of really good blues stuff, plus his own stuff that he wrote and stuff like that. He played a green Les Paul that was just freaking killer. Awesome guitar. Also had a really cool looking Les Paul. But he played a lot of stuff, a lot of acoustic guitar and stuff like that. Yeah, it's one of Wes's favorites. All right, let's give Groove Train a listen.
There's a train chugging into town over mountain, hill, and dale. Carries enlightened, moves through time. Notions and potions, collecting stories wherever they may be.
Hey, Angela.
Waiting on the
Hey,
story. He's coming to town. You know we're gonna get down. We're not clowning, chugging into town. There's a train chugging into town. Over mountain, hill, and dale. Carries enlightened, moves through time, oceans and motions, collecting stories wherever they may be. Waiting on the story man, he's coming to town. You know we're gonna get down. We're not clowning, chugging into town. There's a train chugging into town over mountain, hill, and dale. Gary's enlightened, moves through time, notions and potions, collecting stories wherever they may be. Waiting on the story man, he's coming to town. You know,
Hey, here's to all of you.
We're not clowning, chugging into town. There's a train chugging into town.
Woo!
Over mountain, hill, and dale.
Indeed. There we go. That just seems appropriate somehow.
Welcome to the Ghost Bear Show. There's no troubles here. Like a light on a train, southwest bound. Time to stop running, let the rain wash it away. Gotta walk the line, no more fines. Gotta walk the line, sing a song of long ago. Welcome to the Ghost Bear Show. We're gonna start on Ghost Bear time. No, I'm not man in the moon. That has the sound so profound. Man with the sound so profound to be found. A little band never hurt no one. A little band never hurt no one. Go for the show. Welcome to the Ghost Bear Show. Just need a scarecrow to scare the children. Welcome to the Ghost Bear Show. Welcome to the Ghost Bear Show. There's no troubles here. Like a light on a train, south windbound. Time to stop running, let the rain wash it away. Gotta walk the line, no more fines. Gonna walk the line, sing a song long ago. Welcome to the Ghost Bear Show. Whoa. Where we start Ghost Bear time. No, I'm not the man in the moon that has the sound. Sounds so profound, man with a sound. So profound to be found. A little bit never hurt no one. Go for the show. Welcome to the Ghost Bear Show. Just need a scarecrow.
There's Final.
Scare the children. Welcome to the Ghost Bear Show. Welcome to the Ghost Bear Show. There's no troubles here. Like a light on a train, southwest bound. Time to stop running, let the rain wash it away. Gotta walk the line, no more fines. Gotta walk the line, sing a song long ago. Welcome to the Ghost Bear Show.
Yeah. Oh, I paused it before it moved. First time. That thing was quick. All right. You're not even here and you're getting hail, Final. All right. Let's see here.
Walking in a wasteland, paradise in a pocket world, paradise in my pocket. I can't get out every now and then, like a dragon out of the box. Running around town, the lost is now found. I'd rather be getting lost in paradise. All we want is a slice of apple pie would be our device. That's what I call paradise. Autumn down, spring up here. From coast to coast, around the world, down under and over, here and there. Walking in a wasteland, paradise in a pocket world. Paradise in my pocket, I can get out every now and then. Like taking the dragon out of the box, running around town. The lost is now found. I'd rather be getting lost in paradise.
That was cool. Like that little changeover.
All we want is a slice of apple pie. Be divine. That's what I call paradise. That's what I would call paradise. Autumn down there, spring up here, from coast to coast.
There you go, Cal.
Around the world, down, under, and over, here and there. Walking in a wasteland paradise in a pocket world. Paradise in my pocket, I take it out every now and then. Like taking the dragon out of the box, running around town. The lost is now found. I'd rather be getting lost in paradise. All we want is a slice of apple pie. Would be divine, that's what I call paradise. Autumn down there, spring up here, from coast to coast, all around the world, down there, over there, here and over there. Walking in a wasteland, paradise in a pocket world. Walking in a wasteland, paradise in a pocket world, paradise in my pocket. I take it out every now and then. Like taking the dragon out of the box, running around town. Lost it is now found. I'd rather be getting lost in paradise. All we want is a slice of apple pie. Would be divine. That's what I call paradise. I'm down there, spring up here, from coast to coast, around the world, down under and over here, there and over there and over here. Walking in a wasteland, paradise in the paradise world. I take it out every now and then, like taking the dragon out of the box, running around town. The lost is now found. I'd rather be getting lost in paradise. All we want is a slice of apple pie. Walking in. We gotta run for the hills. Gotta make the deal better than meals on wheels. Never say, come back. It'll come back to haunt you. Gonna flaunt our wares, get it in gear. Haven't been seen on the scene in years. All the dedicated gathered around. We are everywhere, it's the sound that scares the children in the right direction. If you know it, sing it loud and clear. We gotta run for the hills, gotta make the deals better than meals on wheels. Never say never, it'll come back to haunt you. Gonna flaunt our wares, get it in here. Haven't been seen on the scene in years. All the dedicated gather around. We are everywhere. It's the sound that scares the children in the right direction. If you know it, sing it loud and clear. If you know it, sing it loud and clear. We gotta run for the hills, gotta make the deal better than meals on wheels. Never say never, it'll come back to haunt you. To haunt you. Gonna flaunt our wares, get it in gear. Haven't been seen on the scene in years. All the dedicated gather round, we are everywhere. It's the sound that scares the children in the right direction. If you know it, sing it loud and clear. We gotta run for the hills, gotta make a deal better than the Meals on Wheels. Never say never, it'll come back to haunt you. Gonna flaunt our wares, get it in gear. Haven't been seen on the scene in years. All the dedicated gather round, we are everywhere. It's a sound that scares children in the right direction. If you know it, sing it loud and clear.
Yeah, that's good. I had fun doing that.
We gotta run.
Yeah, that one was fun. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm kind of in the background. I'm making a little kaleidoscope type slideshow. When it's done here in a second, I'll let you guys see it. Sparkles. Who's Sparkles? Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, let's play that.
Hey, get back, Jack. Freedom's not a relic to be stored in a museum, nor in a root cellar. History will not be erased. I say, get in the way. No way. Hey. Gonna tell a story, it's not in the year zero. We need a hero. Time together, all the heroes. Make story worthy of a song. Sung over hell. The bygone days are not gone. There's a story or a tale to tell. Tell it I will, it rings true. Till I lose my face with loving grace.
It is.
Get back. Freedom is not a relic to be stored in a museum, nor a fruit cellar. History will not be erased. I say, get in the way. No way. Gonna tell the story. It's not a year zero. We need a hero. Time together, all the heroes, and mend the story worthy of a song. Sung over hell. The bygone days are not gone. There's a story or a tale to tell. Tell it I will, it rings true. Till I'm blue in the face with loving grace. Freedom is not a relic to be stored in a museum.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. All right, let's see here. Go back in time. Yeah. twanging, the piano banging out the sound. There were horns blowing, horns making sound. Kind of wind that moves the soul, moves your hair. Walking by the creek side, putting our feet in the water. Can you tell me where you've been? The wind blowing through the trees, looking back in time. I got an answer. The wind blew back, went to the watering hole. Had to see what was going down. Found the wind, it went out the back. Down the alley up the west coast. Away I went, caught up to the wind the next day. So how is everyone? The wind blew through the trees. The strings were plucked. The strings twanging, piano banging out the sound. There were horns blowing, horns making sound. Yeah, right there. Kind of wind that's cool. Moves the soul. And moves your hair walking by the creek side, putting our feet in the water. Can you tell me where you've been? The wind blowing through the trees, perfect. Looking back in time, I got an answer. The wind blew back, went to the watering hole, had to see what was going down. Found the wind, it went out the back. Down the alley up the west coast. Away I went, caught up to the wind the next day. The wind went through the trees, the strings were plucked, the strings twanging. The piano banging out the sound, there were horns blowing, horns making sound. All right. Kind of wind that moves the soul, moves your hair. Walking by the creek side, putting our feet in the water. Can you tell me where you've been? The wind blowing through the trees, looking back in time. I got an answer. The wind blew back, went to the watering hole. Had to see what was going down. Found the wind, it went out the back. Down the alley, right. Up the west coast. Away I went, caught up to the wind the next day. The wind blew through the trees, the strings were plucked, the strings twanging, the piano banging out the sound. There were horns blowing, horns making sound. It's kind of cool when I can render a video and live stream at the same time and play music. That moves the soul and your hair. Kind of pushing the limits. Walking by the creek side, putting our feet in the water. Can you tell me where you've been? The wind blowing through the trees, looking back in time. I got an answer. The wind blew back, went to the watering hole. Had to see what was going down. Found the wind, it went out the back. Down the alley, up the west coast, away I went. Caught up to the wind the next day. The wind blew through the trees, the strings were plucked, the strings twanging, piano banging out the sound. The horns were blowing, horns making sound. The kind of wind that moves the soul
and moves your hair. Piano banging out the sound, the horns are blowing, horns are making sound. Kind of weird and move your soul.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
That's the new song, Must Be a Bird. So yeah, it's more than it's about 75% done rendering, and I just clicked it, and it's like barely even 2 minutes to render. And I created a kaleidoscope. Hey, good night, Keck. Thanks for stopping by, man. You have a good one. And so yeah, and so this slideshow's gonna look interesting. I used 2 existing slideshows that I made. I put one above and then the other below, and then turned its opacity to 50%. And so that way it would be opaque over the other video. And then I added the kaleidoscope, added a few other effects to it, and it's almost done. Unreal. It took no time at all. Now, I would show this program, but it's got my name on there. I don't want to be showing that. Oh, it's done. It's called Produce 9. Generic label for it. There you are. Open that. And it is 3 minutes and something long. All right, let's see here. Name the slide. There we go. Close out that program, and we will do this. Do that. There we go. Move you just a little. Put you there. All right, I haven't even watched it yet. So, new song, Must Be a Bird.
Mm-hmm. 2 dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dense cliff. Dancing on the air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly?
That was a Funhouse mirror.
2 dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dancing on the air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? 2 dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff, dancing on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all those fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff, dance on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All the strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff, dancing on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that slideshow I just created out of two existing older slideshows. Yeah, be cool. And it rendered really freaking fast. It was kind of making me robot a little bit in my motions. I could tell it was making it work a little bit. Of course, I turned the turbo fan on the laptop. It helps it keep cool and keep everything kosher while it's rendering. All in all, I got to say, I'm pretty happy with this 17-inch gaming laptop. It's not quite as fast as its predecessor, the 15-inch. Just the mere fact that it's a little bigger, and I'm probably doing a lot more with it. But I got it tuned to where it's right where I need it to be. Oh yeah. So let's see here. Let's. Yeah. So let's see here. We'll do that.
Never miss a beat. The history of the fierce salesman moves merchandise from street to street. Never misses a beat. Peddles products of fear from the deepest lows in the fear farm, gathering their wares, treated as fashion, seen in disgust, peddled as candied goods. Good that includes pain and despair. Flames burning bright lit the night.
killing the shade, hiding in the shadows. What was said, what was brought forth, we bring it into the light. Fear not, for the light shines. Fear not, fear not. Down on this jolly party, make with the song, sing it loud, never miss a beat. The history of the fierce salesman moves merchandise from street to street, never misses a beat. Peddles products of fear from the deepest lows in the fear farm, gathering their wares, treated as fashion, seen in disgust, peddled as candied goods, goods that include pain and despair. Flames burning bright, lit the night, killing the shade, hiding in the shadows. What was said and what was brought forth, we bring it into the light. We bring it into the light. Fear not, for the light shines down on this jolly party. Make with the song, sing it loud. Hey, hey, baby, the motor lady, never miss a beat. The history of the fierce salesman moves merchandise from street to street, never misses a beat. Peddles products of fear from the deepest lows in the fear farm, gathering their wares, treated as fashion, seen in disgust, peddled as candied goods, goods that include pain and despair. Flames burning bright, lit the night, killing the shade, hiding in the shadows. What was said, what was brought forth, fear not, for the light shines down on this jolly party. Make with the song, sing it loud. Yeah. I think it's about time for 3 Westman from the chorus, eh? Learning grows, 3 wise men pulling quartz, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses. What was given, not excuses out. Keep pretending to not to notice. Wave of emotion, like wave rolling back. Pretending and digging, land all the fake, faking, spinning yarn all over town. Don't blow gasket. Getting lost in town, finding trouble in double time. Learning to grow roses, 3 wise men pulling course, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses, what was given, not making excuses. I'll keep pretending not to notice. Wave of emotion, so like a wave, here's the other one, and here's your good friends and a good time. Pretending and pretend land, all the faking, spinning yarns all over town. Don't blow gasket, getting lost in town, finding trouble in double time.
Learning to grow roses, three wise men pulling corks, breaking barrier, time and space. Learning to grow roses. What was given, not making excuses. I'll keep pretending not to notice. Wave of emotion like waves rolling back. Pretending in pretend land, all the fake, spinning yarn all over town. Don't blow gasket, getting lost in town, finding trouble in double time. Learning to grow roses, three wise men pulling corks. Breaking the barrier of time and space, learning to grow roses. What was given, not making excuses. I'll keep pretending not to notice. Wave of emotion, like waves rolling back. Pretending in pretend land, all the fake, spinning yarns all over town. Don't know gasket, getting lost in town, finding trouble in double time. Learning to grow roses, three wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses.
Didn't get scratched, did you?
Grow roses, three wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses. What was given, not making excuses. I'll keep pretending not to notice. Wave of emotion like waves was rolling back. Pretending in pretend land, all the fake, spinning yarns all over town. Don't blow a gasket, getting lost in town, trouble in double time. Learning to grow roses, wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses, three wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses, breaking the barrier of time and space. Three wise men pulling corks.
All right.
Learn to grow roses, three wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier, time and space. Learning to grow roses. What was given, not mistaken, not making excuses. I keep pretending not to notice. Waves of emotion, like waves rolling back. Pretending in pretend land, all the fake, faking, spinning yarns all over town. Don't blow a gasket, getting lost in town, finding trouble in double time. Learning to grow roses, three wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses, what was given, not making excuses. I keep pretending not to notice. Waves of emotion, like waves rolling back, pretending in pretend land,
All the fake cake, fake and spin shitty yarns, spinning yarns all over town. Don't blow a gasket, getting lost in town. Getting lost in town, finding trouble in double time. Learning to grow roses, three wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses. What was given, not making excuses. I keep pretending not to notice waves of emotion, like waves rolling back. Pretending in pretend land, all the fake cake, faking, spin city, spinning yarns all over town. Don't blow a gasket, getting lost in town, getting lost in town, finding trouble in double time. Learning to grow roses, three wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses. What was given, not making excuses. I keep pretending not to notice waves of emotion, like waves rolling back. Pretending in pretend land, all the fake cakes, faking spin city, spinning yarns all over town. Don't blow a gasket, getting lost in town, finding trouble in double time. Learning to grow roses. Three wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses. What was given, not making excuses. I keep pretending not to notice waves emotion, like waves rolling back, pretending in pretend land. All the fake cake, fake spin city, spinning yarns all over town. Don't blow a gasket, getting lost in town, finding trouble in double time. Pretending in pretending, all the fake cake, fake and spin city, spinning yarns all over town. Don't blow a gasket, getting lost in town, finding trouble in double time. Three wise men pulling corks.
That was awesome, Bear.
Thank you. Turn the monitor off.
Let me get. Oh, I hate this. My USB broke, so now I can't use my camera. So I got to use the old one. Guys, listen, if you're going to do YouTube, get a better camera. This is the same camera I used my first time on Geeks and Gamers. They never invited me back. Get better equipment. Just do it. What's going on? Hail to the chat.
Hail.
Yeah, man. Good to see you, brother.
It is still 93 degrees in this room, and I got the fan pointed right at me.
93 degrees. You got a swamp ass right now. It's got to be bad down there.
Yeah, it was. I went to pick up my grocery order. It was 100 degrees in Yelm, and it was, I believe it was 90. At that time, it was about, I want to say it was 93 degrees outside at that point. But when I got back, it was 99 degrees. It had gone up from that to that. And I wasn't surprised. I knew it was. They were talking about it in the forecast.
I can't talk trash. I'm moving to Florida. I'm going to be swamp-assing it every day.
Hey, Lord Runner. How you doing? Welcome.
See, look at that, Runner. Each Bear says Lord Runner. He gives you respect. he gives you. I respect him too. I say Lord Runner. ETEP gives him shit though, Barry.
Hey, I know you, Roner. I've seen you, been around. We've been on some streams together once or twice, and
Runner's good. He graduated
right.
high school. His balls dropped. I mean, it's like give the guy a break.
No, from what I know, he's a pretty good, decent student. He keeps to the grindstone. He's going to go to school. Hail, yeah.
Hail to that. Hail to the chat, man. Love you guys. You always got a great core group that are always here with you, Bear. Every time I stop through, hail to RR. Chronos, good to see you. Mikael Wolf. Just, man, thank you guys so much for supporting my brother Bear. Love seeing you in the chat.
Yeah. I ran into, I was strolling on Facebook, and you know how it suggests friends here and there.
Yeah,
I see the mug of my old friend Robert. Bob.
Oh yeah,
I call him Bob, and we've been friends for quite a while.
I'm gonna smoke pot. Turn the camera off. Okay, go ahead.
And slap yourself.
Well, you drink, I smoke.
Yeah, I like to have some cognac. Yeah. Well, with cognac, I can be obvious and all that. So yeah, so me and him, we and when me and him talk, we kind of argue back and forth. But we've always been that way. We accept each other that way, and it's kind of cool and refreshing. Because I had him back against the wall, little he had me back against the wall. It's like we talked for almost 3 hours. We hadn't talked in a long time. Yeah. And I think the last time I seen Bob was when we went up to Auburn Hills and went up to Alpine Valley.
Nice.
And that was I think our buddy JJ was with us as well, or we met JJ at one of and he came with us, and it was the Dead at the time. They were touring as the Dead. Yeah.
I got to see an old buddy of mine too this last weekend. I saw my friend Johnny. Hail out there to Johnny Blaze, a friend of mine since I was in middle school. Him and then it was weird, man. I grew up in this county called Delaware County, just south of Philly, and I came to his vacation home in Maryland. It was like a vacation community. It was like a pocket of Delco. It was like a pocket of people that grew up in my area. Some I didn't even know or know, I weren't friends with, but knew people or know people that I know. And it was so strange. It was like being transplanted to this vacation area, but all the culture, the people, the way they talk, the way they act, it was all familiar. It was a really cool experience, man. It's really good to see an old, friend from when you were a kid. We're sitting around a campfire, drunk as shit by the end of the night. And I drank, Barry. You'd have been proud of me. He said, my boy Johnny, he said to me, Steve, you're gonna be out by 6:30. We started drinking 2 in the afternoon. It was like 3 in the morning. We're around a bonfire together.
Damn.
Yeah, and he was like, it's strange how when you're friends with somebody that young, how you can see them again decades later, and it's just like you never skipped a beat. So I had a really good time that weekend, man. It was very cool, very needed, very refreshing. Reminded me of good things about my past. So, which there aren't many. And I liked your last song about getting into trouble. My trouble usually consists of long blondes with blue eyes. It's usually how my trouble starts.
I was sort of thinking about you when
were you? I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, all of you are in my songs. Some way, form, or another, you've had some kind of influence on the songs.
Blessed, brother.
Because who do you know that mixes nerddom and psychedelics and rock and roll and everything else and throws it together? And
you're the only one, Bear. Your flavor is all your own, dude. That's why I love you. I love your live streams, your music. Love hanging out.
Oh, Bob. Wait a minute. Bob, thanks for subbing, by the way. Bob subbed my channel. Yeah.
What's up, Bob? Good to see you, dude.
He's probably sleeping because he's got a 5 a.m. shift. He's like you. He does IT networking and IT stuff. Yeah, he does the same thing that you do.
Oh shit!
And I guess he's all over the place. Going here and there.
Good stuff, man.
So I my cognac is at room temperature, and Here's the thing, cognac.
Is that good?
Yes.
Okay.
See, the warmer it is, the better it tastes. It's like more caramels and more smoky flavors from the barrel it aged in.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I'm liking it more than Scotch lately, and it's like I really love Scotch, you know. But,
dude, my glass bowl broke. I'm so upset. Like, I've had it for years. It hit its expiration date and broke on me.
Damn.
Hated it. I loved that bowl. It was not at room temperature.
Well, here's to good friends.
Cheers. Salute, brother. I'm going to go off cam for that.
Oh, that's a 2-drinker. Yeah. And the warmer it is, you'll taste all the caramels and all those hidden little flavors.
Yeah? Badass.
I don't
like this. Gotta sit up a little bit more. I can't stand this. I can't stand this old camera bear. It's so bad. I feel like we're in the fourth wave live stream or something.
I've had the same camera I've had because the first camera I got was an HD camera. It can do HD, and that's pretty good. And I can transfer stuff over to my phone and render it in 4K.
Well, you're fancy.
Well, I'm not. No. It's not that I'm fancy. I had to improvise because you remember when in my 15-inch laptop the cooling fan for this.
I remember when that happened.
GPU went out, and I got several different GPU fans that was the wrong number and didn't work. And Newegg, I got it from Newegg, literally for almost like 4 months. Yeah. So I had to improvise, and I found a power director for the phone, and I can render 4K with that. And so I had to improvise, and I ended up figuring out that, hey, I can render faster on my phone,
right,
than I can on my laptop. And this laptop is pretty fucking fast. It's got 32 gigabytes of RAM.
Nice.
Yeah. And,
nice, bro.
It was a hair over 1,300 with tax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like 1,250 something or something like that. And
that's awesome. I got to get new.
It doesn't have a drive, but I don't necessarily need to have a drive. You know what I'm saying? I can always get a external if I need to use one.
Right. I got to get an external for this one. I got to get rid of this computer and get a new one. I'm just going to get a whole new system when I go down south, when I relocate to Florida. Ooh, dude, can I gloat?
Are you relocating in the winter?
No, I'm going at the end of this month. You're
gonna
last week of July, doing my work up until the move date, and then I'm just gonna drive down there and meet the movers and unpack. Have a couple days to get oriented. Make sure the kid's okay. He'll be okay, but and then I'm going right back to work, working on the some stores on the Gulf Coast. So,
oh wow,
yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it, man.
So, what part of Florida? Northern?
No, I'm looking west of Orlando right now.
Oh, that's pretty down there, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty far down there. But I mean, just the store chain that I'm doing contracting for is in that area, and Jay's right there. So I'm gonna get a.
Why don't you get yourself an Airstream?
An Airstream?
A large one.
What is an Airstream?
Because what you do with your kind of work, you go anywhere. Make that your domicile, where you live stream from and have a studio set up.
Yeah, be live streaming from work. People really want to see that. The life of an IT worker. Yeah, they'd be really interested in that.
I'm not borrowing internet or fast speed internet.
Dude, you know what was awesome, Bear? I love our community, dude. Right? So I stopped through. I'm a supporter of Doomcock's channel. Have been forever. He got me monetized. You remember when he had me on and got me the last sub push, like we rise together. Good old school fandom menace values, And I just went to his chat on Friday just to stop in and say hi, just because there's people in there that I love, the people that I've been talking to for years in that chat. And he was so warm to me, brother. He just picked me right out and started saying nice things. So I'm like, damn, dude. Like, you don't, I ain't nothing special. I ain't nobody special. But he's going to have me on. He does that. That's why I love Doom. Look, y'all don't understand, right? You can think about Doomcock however you want to think about his rumors.
A couple times.
Yeah, you just think about it however but when it comes down to who the dude is, like he really cares about his supporters and the people. He remembers people. He's, I love DC, always will. So he's gonna have me on, dude, again. The last time I was on his channel, his power went out when in Texas, because that's where he lives, and his power went out, the stream dropped, and it was like 6 of us. He had like a bunch of us on, and Tom Connors was there. So I said, Tom, you're the senior daddy here. What do we do? He was like, I guess we should probably close it out. And so it was pretty cool. It's a fun experience. So I'm looking forward to that, dude. Look, I'm telling you guys, like, I don't try and flaunt it all too much, but there's some of the guys that have gotten really big that I was lucky enough to Bear and I, we were lucky enough to talk to when they were just coming up. And when they're not busy, a lot of
the big guys have paid some attention to us and had us on, and
they do, yeah.
And you know what? And that's just because
they never changed.
Friends.
They never changed us. You know what I mean? Like they never changed when we talked to, and that's I love that. There's real. Yeah. Gary's a real dude. Love Gary, man. Yeah. I don't get to talk to him all that often because he's really busy. But when I do, he's real friendly. I asked him. I said, Gary, you leading a Twitter revolt? Because after Az and then Gary and all that stuff happens, you leading a Twitter revolt?
I see.
He messaged me back, right? You never get this Gary on a live stream. He messaged me back. He's like, yeah, F them, F Dorsey. Like he was just going off. I'm like, damn, Gary, you a little upset, brother? He's a great dude, man. Great people. But you know what, dude?
Did you see his Facebook post?
No,
and all the replies, boom, 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 boom. The same thing that was said over and over, quoted over and over.
Yeah. That's right. I saw that. Yes.
I was like, oh yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I liked it.
Yeah, man. He's funny, dude. He's fun. I love Gary. Oh man. But fuck Drunk 3PO, he's a dick. It was on Scott's channel earlier and made fun of my headset, my 2013 gaming headset, whatever the hell it is.
You see what I commented on his tweet for his show?
No, tell me it was something.
I told him this is me pushing you in a pool. What I didn't tell him is the pool was ice cold.
Yeah, I was talking to Flipped Out earlier. Because I want to do some stuff. I want us, the Rogues, to do some more stuff with the Phantom Collective. And we were talking about live streaming, and I said, dude, do you rip on your friends? Like when you're at work, when you're out with your friend, do you like cut on each other? And he was like, yeah, I do that all the time. I said, well, they come on a Rogue stream. What are you worried about? That's all we do, bro. We talk shit at each other. It's fun, man. I'm glad we do something that's fun, Bear. Remember when we had all that pressure on us a couple of years ago? Pressure we wanted to build. We had a lot of pressure on us. It turned out all right, didn't it?
Yeah. You can't sweat small shit, man. You really can't.
No. You just keep making music, dude. Matter of fact, this audience is here.
And here's the thing: if you want to get even with your friends, all you have to mentally do is think, tons of ice buckets being dumped on them, and they get cold and they freeze. And when you're that close with people, and it's funny.
Stop giving my exes ideas, bro. What are you doing right now? You're killing me right now.
I've done it to you,
Bear. Bear.
Weren't you wondering why you got so damn cold?
Wes Moody and Bear Moody. Y'all got the same attitude. Done the same shit to me. Yo, let's play some music, dude. That's what your audience is here for. Let's have a drink. Let's play some music.
Let's see here. Let's pull it up again. New song.
Yeah, a new song.
And this song was I thought of Ords when I made this song. Let me see. Let me find it.
Thought of Ords? So you were thinking of someone whose face looks like a merkin? Okay.
Yeah, he I commented somewhere on one of his comments somewhere along the line. I don't remember where it was at. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Mm-hmm. But it was funny, and I used it.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Must be a bird.
Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in fight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dancing on the air like birds in flight. Are you a bird or can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dancing on the air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dancing on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all those fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dance on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All the strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up?
Reserve.
Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dancing on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing.
Here's what the song says.
In the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the
That Hennessy
trees.
Black.
All those
Gets stronger
strings
with,
tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up?
It does. It does.
Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dancing on the air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff, dancing on the air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Ooh. Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. And watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping on the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff, dancing on air. Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance floor cliff, dancing on air like a bird in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff, dancing on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff, dancing on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff, dancing on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in fight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dancing on air like a bird in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly?
Yeah.
Beautiful, brother. Love it. Love it.
Man sweating.
Is it man sweat?
Yeah.
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 Balls must be soppy right now. Huh?
I hadn't really thought of it.
I'm sorry. Hell of the chat, man. Love it. You know what, dude? What I love about listening to you, I just groove. I groove and I lose myself. I was expecting another one. I'm just chilling, waiting for the next.
Yeah.
I love what you do, man.
If you're doing that, you're giving me great honors and great props because that is basically my intention. Because, and quite honestly, I've been around a lot of different music. Mainly, you know, I follow the Grateful Dead and all their incarnations. I've seen Electric Hot Tuna, Electric. They've only played one time Electric that I know of, once in Chicago at the Park West, and that was in '91. That was in December. Man, let me tell you, there's nothing worse than a bunch of hippies driving down Lakeshore Drive before they fixed it, and you know people drive about 80 miles an hour on Lakeshore Drive.
I take it that's a shitty road.
No, 4-lane highway, local road.
Oh.
If you don't drive fast, you're gonna die.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, Lakeshore Drive, man. Come on, man.
Dude,
I'm laying down some hints back in those days when the hippies that did those, you know, hit hallucinogen stuff like that. You know, that kind of way, you know. And Electric Hot Tuna, and let me tell you, man, they were electric. They had electricity all over that, and it was great stuff. And I've seen Jethro Tull too live. I've seen ZZ Top live.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Them son of a guns, man. They wouldn't let no one dance and boogie, man. They were a bunch of pricks.
Really?
Yeah, man. ZZ Top is great music to dance and get down boogie too.
Yeah, dig it.
So is Electric Hot Tuna, apparently. Salute.
I've been in some hot tuna.
Well, these were members. I'm going to segue around that little pothole there. And,
I'm sorry. I'll pothole. we're having fun, Bear. It's a fun stream.
So, basically, did you know that when we were walking out, that was at the Chicago Theater in Chicago that we saw them at. And the second night we went and seen Dark Star Orchestra. But when we were coming out of that theater, the band members came out of a side door, and we kind of rubbed elbows with the band members for a little bit, kind of joked with them and all that. And they really appreciate us not being crazy, whacked out fans. You know what I'm saying? And so we went and seen the next night. This is the really weird part, coincidence kind of thing. The next night we went and seen Dark Star Orchestra. Now, mind you, we're going from the Gary, Indiana area, going to Chicago on I-94 there and back.
Did Bear mention he's from Gary, Indiana?
And my friend Dave, he had this mint condition 1968 really tall Volkswagen van, the ones that had the big domes on top, and that were permanent. They weren't pop-ups, and it was a beautiful van. And so both nights, you know, hippies doing what hippies do, you know what I'm saying? And so coming back from Chicago Theater seeing Jethro Tull, we are in the right lane, and this state cop drives by us. Indiana State Trooper. Real slow. And we didn't even give a shit about him because we were having fun, smoking our cigarettes and shit like that. And he just kept going about his way, and we were using our deadhead magic and all that, staying invisible. Awesome. That's what it had to have been. And so it gets better. The next night, we go see Dark Star Orchestra over at Martyrs Bar and Grill. And a place where you can go dance your ass off and shake your bones and shit like that. Some good music, you know. Groovy people, too. Good people.
Cool.
And so we're coming back from that. Same deal. Exact same time. About 2-something in the morning, 3 a.m. Same cop. And we looked at each other this time. We're like, deja vu. And he said deja vu. We all said deja vu. And then we just looked forward and pretended like it didn't happen. It fucking happened.
That's great. That's great.
And he recognized us. He's like, there's something weird going on in the universe. We all had that thought. We're like, you know the Superman movie when he says, we got something? Just fly. We got something. Well, that's what we had. It was that kind of moment.
Salute. I don't know if it's a thing on this channel, but I think that it should be. If it's not, should we have to take a sip whenever you mention that you're from Gary, Indiana?
Actually, we have another word too. Cork.
Cork?
Yeah.
Cork is a word that we use? Okay, that's a drink word. Why is cork a drink word?
When you hear the sound of cork through my mic.
Okay, dig it.
If you see RR, announce it.
Yeah, I see him leading the charge in the chat.
Hey, the three wise men are all accounted for, present.
Dig that.
Yeah, the Three Wise Men song, it came from RR, Mikhail Wolf, and myself, and us just having fun. The song was literally, there was quite a few songs born on live streams, and I made them live.
Well, can I hear this song? It's about people in the chat. These are about chat brethren. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Three Wise Men pulling chords. Yeah. I even sung it, too.
Learning to grow roses, Three Wise Men pulling chords, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses. What was given, not excuses out. Keep pretending to not notice. Wave of emotion, like wave rolling back. Pretending and pretending all the fake, faking, spinning yarn all over town. Don't blow gasket. Getting lost in town, finding trouble in double time. Learning to grow roses, Three wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses. What was given, not making excuses. I'll keep pretending not to notice. Wave of emotion, like a wave rolling back. Pretending and pretend land, all the fake, spinning yarns all over town. Don't blow a gasket.
Remember, if you've lost your way, you can always find your way back.
Trouble in double time. Learning to grow roses, Three wise men pulling corks, breaking barriers, time and space. Learning to grow roses. What was given, not making excuses. I'll keep pretending not to notice. Wave of emotion, like waves rolling back. Pretend land, all the fake, spinning yarn all over town. Don't blow gasket, getting lost in town, finding trouble in double time. Learning to grow roses, Three wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier of time and space, learning to grow roses. What was given, not making excuses, I'll keep pretending not to notice. Wave of emotion, like waves rolling back. Pretending in pretend land, all the fake, shitty spinning yarns all over town. Don't blow gas yet, getting lost in town, finding trouble in double time. Learning to grow roses, three wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses. Hey, hey, hey. Learning to grow roses, three wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses. What was given, not making excuses. I'll keep pretending not to notice. Wave of emotion, like waves rolling back. Pretending in pretend land, all the fake, spinning yarns all over town. Don't blow a gasket, getting lost in town, trouble in double time. Learning to grow roses, wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses, three wise men pulling corks, breaking the barrier of time and space. Learning to grow roses, breaking the barrier of time and space.
Love it, brother.
All right, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that powerful one again.
Pulling corks.
I think this one is it. That's not it. I don't think that one's it. That's a good one though. It's a good one. Let's see here. Getting lost in paradise.
Whip it out there.
So get it in gear. Is that one? Nope. Not that one.
That one sounded happy.
It is a happy one. Very, very happy. I've got so many songs, man. It's hard. They're hard to keep track of sometimes.
Well, you've been making them for a hot minute, brother.
Yeah. I Want the Sauce. That song is July 16th, I think. It'll be a year old.
I still love the Fourth Wave OGs video.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got a song you haven't heard yet. Surprise.
Cool.
There it is. That's it.
Cool.
Hey, get back, Jack. Freedom's not a relic to be stored in a museum, nor in a root cellar. History will not be erased. I say, get in the way. No way. Hey. Gonna tell a story, it's not in the year zero. We need a hero. Time together, all the heroes. Make story worthy of a song. Some know where the
bygone days are not bygone.
There's a story or a tale to tell. Tell it I will, it rings true. Till I'm blue in the face with loving grace. Get back, get back. Freedom is not a relic to be stored in a museum, nor a fruit cellar. History will not be erased. I say, get in the way. No way, no way. Gonna tell the story. It's not a year zero. We need a hero. Time together, all the heroes. And in the story worthy of a song, sung over hell. The bygone days are not gone. There's story or tale to tell. Tell it I will, it rings true. Till I'm blue in the face with loving grace. Freedom is not a relic to be stored in a museum. Get back, Jack. I forgot that one. I'm gonna play this. Ooh, yeah. Get back, Jack. Freedom is not a relic to be stored in a museum, nor a root cellar. History will not be erased. I say, get in the way. No way, no way. Gonna tell all the story. It's not year zero. We need a hero. Time to gather all the heroes. Make a story worthy of a song, sung over a nail. The bygone days are not gone, not bygone, not gone. The story or a tale to tell. Tell it, I will, it rings true. Till I'm blue in the face with loving grace. Get back, Jack, get back, Jack. Freedom is not a relic to be stored in a museum, nor a root cellar. History will not be erased. I say, get in the way. No way, no way. Hey, hey. Gonna tell the story. It's not year zero. We need a hero. Time to gather all the heroes. Make a story worthy of a song, sung over a nail. The bygone days are not gone. There's a story or a tale to tell.
tell it I will, it rings true. Till I'm blue in the face with loving grace. Get back, Jack. Freedom is not a relic to be stored in a museum nor a root cellar. History will not be erased. I say, get in the way, no way, no way. Hey, hey.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
It was beautiful. Hell.
Now I gotta ring myself out.
Ring it out, bro. Cheers, everybody. That deserves a drink.
Pouring sweat. Oh, yeah. It must be a hint I left my shot glass out.
I'm not drinking alcohol, but I'll drink with you guys.
Just don't toast with water.
No, this is some good old iced tea.
All right. Wow, that is room temperature.
Is it?
Ooh. And it floweth fast.
Blow it. Like he's got a goblet.
Well, with this stuff, you don't need a lot of this stuff, man.
Yeah.
When it comes to cognac, that is a goblet. That's comparable to a pint of ale right there. Or maybe 2 pints of ale. Yeah. Oh,
damn.
Good stuff. Yeah.
I like mead. I haven't had a good mead in a while.
Well, here's the good friends and bow-legged women.
He's bow-legged. He sure is.
Yes.
We're gonna leave her with a limp.
Yep.
All right. That's how man rolls.
Hey, I'm married. I can say certain things because the wife don't care.
Oh, that's beautiful. I am single. And oh my God, man. So Jay said I'm gonna fall in love with the McDonald's down there because they're hot. He said the McDonald's workers in Florida are as hot as your high class servers up north. I'm like,
come to Washington State, and
you
know how there used to be strip clubs everywhere. Well, now there is bikini espresso stands.
That's what Wes Mooney was talking about.
They're all over the place, and there's one particular one that I like because they got really good berry smoothies. And they have huckleberries in this particular smoothie, and of course, the gal was entertaining, of course, and very friendly and very nice. I shouted her out on a live stream a few nights ago.
So what is it? Just getting expensive coffee from a chick in a?
Well, I can get a get a 4-shot Americana for about $4 or $5.
Oh, okay, so it's decent price.
It's the smallest cup they have. Because I love my 4 shots. I used to religiously. I had a espresso maker, and I was able to cram 4.5 shots in that fucker. And then I was a telemarketer at the time, and waking up about 4 in the morning or 3 something in the morning. You wake up. First thing you do is you got the espresso right there by your head. Click. The thing makes, and then I'm having espresso right before I get up. Yeah.
No.
Because basically the way I rolled is I was ready, basically, to get the espresso, put it in the thing, roll out the door, and go to work and be at work at 5 a.m. Because 5 a.m. calling the East Coast, or the East Coast is calling me. It depends on how you were looking at it.
Right.
Yeah, and crazy ass fucking hours, telemarketing hours. But
yeah, I've done it before. No.
But here's the thing: when you're a telemarketer, you get good negotiating skills for customer service if you got to deal with crappy service everywhere.
I'm sure, because I failed. My customer service skills were not.
I had Amazon send me a threatening email to cancel my account if I was unhappy with services, and I just sent them I sent them one of those ultra polite. You better apologize, shit, or I know the right.
Did you wave your finger at them?
I did.
Your finger
I freaking did.
Amazon?
And I got an apology, actually.
Wow, it
They
worked.
apologized. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm a consumer, caveat opter, protecting my rights. You saying I don't have a right to be a consumer protecting my rights?
Right.
Something's
Right.
wrong. Something's counterfeit. You gotta call. You gotta tell people about it.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely,
simple.
brother. Absolutely.
I bought a pair of New Balance shoes. They were fucking counterfeit, man.
Oh.
Yeah, they were counterfeit. And and basically, the only place here's the cool thing about New Balance shoes. You're not going to get seconds from online because you have to go to the New Balance second store. They have a Pacific store that you can go to and buy their seconds at. You cannot buy New Balance seconds online anywhere.
What
From
are
New
they?
Balance, you can. From
What-
them.
What are we talking about?
And New Balance shoes.
I'm not familiar with them.
Yeah, I bought a pair of New Balance shoes. They're expensive, man.
Oh, what do they do?
Well, basically, I was warehouse worker, and I got them for my feet. Working in the warehouse, I did a lot.
Oh,
of
yeah,
walking.
okay, I got you.
Great for walking. And I got a chocolate brown pair with green accents. Look kind of cool,
Cool.
and comfortable too. But the pair I got, they were knockoffs,
Mm-hmm.
and so I got my money back, and I actually ordered a pair that weren't knockoffs.
Good. Good.
Yeah, comfortable shoes, very very comfortable. But I pretty much just wear boots now.
I feel weird. I've been around you for like an hour and a half now, and you haven't mentioned Pete's Coffee. I don't know what's going on. What's the bikini girls? They took it. They took the shine from Pete.
Actually, no, I don't. I'm out of Pete's. I have U-Ban, which is decent coffee.
Cool.
U-Ban Dark, specifically.
Okay. That. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I would definitely go to a freaking bikini bar for coffee. I would definitely do that. I'm not gonna lie. That would happen.
All right, I have what you call a nostalgic song.
Cool.
Let me know if you notice anything.
The fourth wave man, did you hear the news? Like a band rocking it out, making the hits. Check it once, check it twice, 3 times. The 4 hits the wave. The fourth wave mascot points the way. Like a dream on a summer day. The saying is go time. Rock it out of the park, gonna make some spark. The band's making tunes, gonna act a loon. It was not too soon. Right on time, right running for the gate. We were just a little late. Go spare time, kicking into gear. Fourth wave man, did you hear the news? Like a band rocking it out, making the hits. Check it once, check it twice, 3 times. The 4 hits the wave. The fourth wave mascot points the way like a dream on a summer day. The saying is go time. Rock it out of the park, gonna make some sparks. The band's making tunes, gonna act a loon. It was not too soon. Right on time and running for the gate. We were just a little late. Go spare time, kicking into gear.
Hail the fourth wave.
Hey, fourth wave man. Did you hear the news? Like a band rock it out, making the hits. Check it once, check it twice, 3 times. times the 4 hits the wave. The 4th wave mascot points the way. Like a dream on a summer day. The saying is go time. Rock it out the park, gonna make some sparks. The band making tunes, gonna act a loon. It was not too soon. Right on time. Running for the gate, we were just a little late. Go spare time, kicking into gear. The 4th wave, man, did you hear the news? Like a band rocking it out, making the hits. Check it once, check it twice. 3 times the 4 hits the wave. The 4th wave mascot points the way. Like a dream on a summer day, the saying is go time.
Hail, brother.
Get on out the park. Gonna make some sparks. The band making tunes, gonna act a loon. It was not too soon. Right on time, running for the gate. We were just a little late. Go spare time, kicking into gear.
I love that, brother. I love that song, dude. Thank you for making that.
I think you've only heard this one once, and I've only played it maybe 3, 4, 5 times, and I still haven't seen Tyler. I don't know what's happened to Tyler and all that.
I've seen Tyler on my channel when I was still running live streams like a month ago. He was fine. He's doing good. He missed you, man. That's your boy. He's a 4th wave mascot. Always will be. Mm-hmm. Anytime I see Tyler Mango come up in the chat, I'm putting that banner out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Good kid.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
One of the good ones.
One of the good ones there.
Indeed.
Like this chat. Hail the chat. Is it salute time? Is it court time?
Yeah, it's getting close to that. Let me all right, what other
RR leads the charge. I'm sorry.
Say again.
Charge on that.
Let's see.
RR leads the charge on that. He lets everybody know when it's time.
Well, it's normally when he hears me pull the cord. All right, let's see here. A Little Moonlight. That's a new one, too.
Cool. Let's play it.
A Little Moonlight.
Yeah. The 4th turning of the wheel in a starlit night. A little moonlight never hurt no one. Don't let the past rule you. Look to the present like a gift, telling a story shared. The 4th wheel turning in the night. It's just a bubblegum fiction fantasy fun show. Like a dance with a genie and a witch in a cage.
Really happened.
On Halloween. Hey.
Let me preface that real quick. Before I turned 21, on Halloween, that November, I would turn 21. Not very many days later. We're talking within 3 weeks or less, just to be a little vague, on purpose. Well, me and my friend Don decided to go to all the bars in Chicago, back when it was cool and safe to do so. Of course, I was from Gary at the time, and I really didn't give a shit, and I wasn't scared of fucking nothing at that time. You know, knowing people and all that stuff, and I wasn't scared. And so we're having a great time. I'm dressed nice and all that stuff, and this is a brunette dressed as a witch and the blonde, blue-eyed genie. And they asked me.
I already love her.
They asked me if I wanted to dance with them in the cage, because we were already dancing together on a dance floor. We're kind of talking a little bit, having fun, you know. And I swear to God, man, if I didn't have my third wheel with me and shit, I probably would have went home with those two girls. Live and learn. Don't bring third wheels. Unless, of course, they're your good buddy and all that. And so, in that case, there was not a third chick. And my friend Dom was not a dancer. He didn't dance.
Couldn't take all three.
Yeah. So that's where the witch and the genie comes from. It really happened. Experienced it.
I'd bang them back.
Yeah. The fourth turning of the wheel in the starlit night. A little moonlight never hurt no one. Don't let the past rule you. Look to the present like a gift. Tell it. A story shared. The fourth wheel turning in the night. It's just a bubblegum fiction fantasy fun show. Like a dancing with a genie and a witch in a cage on Halloween. The fourth turning of the wheel in a starlit night. A little moonlight never hurt no one.
Speaking of moonlight, I think the moon is full.
Don't look to the present. Like a gift, tell it, a story shared. Don't let the past rule you. Look to the present. Like a gift, tell it, a story shared. The fourth turning in the night. Fourth wheel turning in the night. It's just a bubblegum fiction fantasy fun show. Like a dance with a genie and a witch in a cage on Halloween night. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, yeah. The fourth turning of the wheel in the starlit night. It's a little moonlight never hurt no one. Don't let the past rule you. Look to the present. Like a gift, tell it, a story shared. The fourth wheel turning in the night. It's just bubblegum fiction, fantasy, fun show. Like a dance with a genie and a witch in a cage on Halloween night. Hey, yeah. The fourth turning of the wheel in a starlit night. A little moonlight never hurt no one. Don't let the past rule you. Look to the present like a gift. Tell it like a story shared. The fourth wheel's turning in the night. It's just a bubblegum fiction fantasy fun show. Like a dance with a genie and a witch in a cage on Halloween night. The fourth turning of the wheel in a starlit night. A little moonlight never hurt no one. Don't let the past rule you. Look to the present. Like a gift, tell it, a story shared. The fourth wheel turning in the night. It's just a bubblegum fiction fantasy fun show. Like a dance with a genie and a witch in a cage on Halloween night. The fourth running of the wheel in the starlit night. A little moonlight never hurt no one. Don't let the past rule you. Look to the present like a gift. Tell it, a story shared. The fourth wheel turning in the night. It's just a bubblegum fiction fantasy fun show. like a dance with a genie and a witch in a cage on a Halloween night. The fourth wheel turning in the night. It's just a bubblegum fiction fantasy fun show. Like a dance with a genie and a witch in a cage on Halloween night. Don't let the past rule you. Look to the present. Like a gift, tell it a story, share. The fourth wheel turning in the night. Just a bubblegum fantasy fiction fun show. Like a dance with a genie and a witch on a cage on Halloween night.
You know, if I had to repeat the ending of that song like that, I don't know if I could do that. Because there was 3 cups of coffee in me when I did that.
I'm really stoned there.
Really?
Yeah.
You writing a book about it?
No, not writing a book about it.
And I said that with a perfect straight face.
You did.
Like now.
Oh man, throw out some love to Mom. I guess Drew Taylor's mother's having some health issues again. So love out to Drew, love out to Mom. I hope they're doing okay.
Yeah, send some good positive vibrations out that way.
Absolutely.
You're the praying kind. Send some prayers if you can. Because I'll send some prayers myself if I can do that.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Let's see here. I sent him a link, or I tagged him, so he might show up to.
Looks like Tommy might be up.
Oh, he's Tommy has company.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And so yeah, I'm praying for Tommy there. Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong. I'm being kind of funny, just like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too high. I didn't even catch that. I'm sorry. I was looking at my phone like this while you were talking.
Hey, come close. Lean forward. Lean forward.
Oh my God! The parrot head sends me such wonderful pictures. Does he send you pictures, Bear?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I'm in the loop.
You're in that loop.
I'm in the loop on everything parrot head. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's see. All right, this song is called "One Bear to Rule Them All."
One bear to rule them all, and in the blue light find them all. In the kingdom of the ghost bear, his shirt is made of light. Bears clean the dark, beaming the blue light from sea to blue sea. Of light, kick, and fight, give your plight to the light. One bear to rule them all, in the blue light find them. In the kingdom of the ghost bear, dancing in the blue light. One bear to rule them all, and in the blue light find them all. In the kingdom of the ghost bear, this shirt is made of light. Bears clean the dark, beaming the blue light from sea to blue sea. Of light taking flight, give your flight to the light. One bear to rule them all. In the blue light, find them in the kingdom of the ghost bear, dancing in the blue light. One bear to rule them all, and in the blue light, find them all. In the kingdom of the ghost bear, his shirt is made of light. Bears clean the dark, beaming the blue light from sea to blue sea of light. Taking flight, give your flight to the light. One bear to rule them all. In the blue light, find them in the kingdom of the ghost bear, dancing in the blue ray. One bear to rule them all, in the blue light find them all. In the kingdom of the ghost bear, his shirt is made of light. Bears clean the dark, beaming the blue light from sea to blue sea of light, taking flight. Give your flight to the light. One bear to rule them all. In the blue light, find them in the kingdom of the ghost bear, dancing in the blue light. One bear to rule them all, and in the blue light, find them in the kingdom of the ghost bear. His shirt is made of light. Bears clean the dark, beaming the blue light from sea to blue sea of light, taking flight. Give your flight to the light. One bear to rule them all. In the blue light, find them in the kingdom of the ghost bear, dancing in the blue light, blue rain. One bear to rule them all. In the blue light, find them all. In the kingdom of the ghost bear, his shirt is made of light. Bears clean the dark, beaming the blue light from sea to blue sea of light, taking flight. Give your flight to the light. One bear to rule them all. In the blue light, find them in the kingdom of the ghost bear, dancing in the rain, the blue rain.
Yeah, that's what you call a little bit of satire. Yeah,
Dude, it's chilling.
I was having fun. I was having fun with that one. But I in general, I pretty much have fun with it anyway, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
I play with mine all the time.
Oh man, yeah, all right, yeah, okay.
Was that Jake break?
All right. Okay, never
funny.
Okay, that just makes me think of this song, Never Misses a Beat. Never miss a beat, the history of the fierce salesman moves merchandise from street to street. Never misses a beat, peddles products of fear from the deepest lows in the fear farm, gathering their wares, treated as fashion, seen in disgust, peddled as candied goods. Good that includes pain and despair. Flames burning bright, lit the night, killing the shade, hiding in the shadows. What was said, what was brought forth, we bring it into the light. Fear not, for the light shines. Fear not, fear not. Down on this jolly party, make with the song, sing it loud. Never misses a beat. The history of the fierce salesman moves merchandise from street to street. never misses a beat, peddles products of fear from the deepest lows in the fear farm, gathering their wares, treated as fashion, seen in disgust, peddled as candied goods, goods that include pain and despair, flames burning bright, lit the night, killing the shade, hiding in the shadows. What was said and what was brought forth, we bring it into the light. We bring it into the light. Fear not, for the light shines down on this jolly party. Make with the song, sing it loud. Hey, hey, baby, da boo da dee, bum ba da. Never miss a beat.
I almost didn't keep that part.
The salesman moves merchandise from street to street. Never miss a beat. Peddles products of fear from the deepest lows in the fear farm, gathering their wares, treated as fashion, seen in disgust.
It's got an automatic door.
Candied goods, goods that include pain and despair, flames burning bright, lit the night, killing the shade, hiding in the shadows. What was said, what was brought forth, fear not, for the light shines down on this jolly party. Make with the song, sing it loud.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. The songs say things for sure.
Absolutely, they should.
Yeah.
They should.
All right. Yeah. Oh man, it wouldn't be a night without worthy of a tear in a beer. Now, I'm fortunate that I just, I think I've always been right where I needed to be at the right moments, at the right times, at just different parts of my life,
Right.
And I was a utility clerk. Oh shit, man! I think that was back when I was 20. I wasn't quite 21 yet, and I was better dressed than the manager. Everybody fucking thought that I was the manager.
That's why you attracted the genie and the witch.
Probably. I don't think about these things. They just happen. My friend says, "No, they're talking to you, man." It's like, no, they're talking. It's like, no, they're talking to you. Anyway, so everybody always thought I was the manager. I was a utility clerk, so I knew where fucking everything was because I stopped everything. Because basically, the utility clerk, he was basically, when the utility clerk wasn't doing what he was supposed to do, he was helping everybody else get their shit caught up. And I did fucking everything. And so, one day I'm walking down the front aisle. I'm getting ready to go down one of the aisles. And it's right where the entrance was. And this chick in Daisy Dukes walked into the store and got into the aisle that I was going to turn down naturally. And so she's in front of me and she just stops all of a sudden, bends over, grabs something from the shelf, and then just looks up at me, and I'm just like, it's like, are you trying to make me run into you?
Yes.
Because it happened fast. And so, it's one of those passing things you just happen to notice. And so I put it in a song.
Did you bang the chick in the Daisy Dukes?
No.
Okay.
No, there was a certain behavior expected out of employees.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say right there, like there,
because it was
pull her down in the food aisle.
No. It was a Christian-owned grocery store.
Oh, well, you definitely wouldn't want to. You will burn instantly on the spot.
Yeah. And so basically, and they were pretty loose as Christians went, but there were certain things that they found out. And
yeah, well, aimlessly
just flirting with a customer and all that stuff. You know.
Well, you can do it tactfully, Bear. You don't have to just go straight for the cunny.
So, with that, and there is a gaffe in this song, but it was so freaking funny that it just was meant to be.
Where the other tear in a beach was Daisy Dukes. She stopped in front of me. What a knuckle biter. What a heartbreaker. I lost my stuff. It surprised me so much. What a heartbreaker. Life's funny like that. Then you find yourself in a bowling alley, smashing discs. Days of innocence, racing up and down the alleyways. Days when the oak leaf fell slowly. The tree glowing in the moonlight, glowing with glee. Woo! For the other tear in a beer. She was wearing Daisy Dukes. She stepped in front of me. What a knuckle biter. What a heartbreaker. Life's funny like that. You'll find yourself in a bowling alley. Smashing pins, days of innocence, racing up and down the alleyways. Days when the oak leaf fell slowly. The tree glowing with grace.
Yeah, I would be remiss. Also, there's another experience that I happened to have. Of course, back when I was 20. No, actually, this is when I was 18. And I was going to this Pentecostal church. Me and my buddy Shane, we were going to that church because his dad was a street preacher and would strong arm us sometimes, talk us into going to church every now and then. And quite honestly, we knew there were pretty girls there, to be honest. And
all right, good.
So I was introduced to this Baptist preacher. He had his own church, and he arranged for me to date his daughter.
What?
Him and his wife arranged. She was 16. I was 18. They knew I was 18.
Oh, that's too.
And they wanted me they put the serious pressure on it. Like, no, we want you to date our daughter. They straight up came right out and said it.
Were you a Baptist at the time?
I was going to a Pentecostal church. They were visiting.
Pentecostal, okay.
Yeah, because I knew the higher ups in the church, and I knew all the hierarchy. I sat up in front and stuff. I was made to kind of, because we knew that.
Well, you were sexy. You used to dress real nice. We've already figured that out.
That too. And my first time singing in front of a crowd was that church.
Oh, cool.
I had to sing one of the church songs, and I don't remember which one it was, man. But man, that was just. We want to talk about some pressure. Singing in front of about 200 people in the church. That's how big the church was.
Yeah.
And so she kind of had an influence on that song a little bit too, because she was bad. She's a bad girl. She was at the time because I'm 18 year old. I'm just checking out what the flavor is of this church, because my friend Shane talked me into going, and quite interested. And we were just interested in playing in the play,
like a multi-pack single
the
serving
damnation
cereal packet. He's just testing it.
We were the hippies in the damnation play, and so we were the hippies that went to hell, and we yoked it up a little, and so everybody fucking loved us. And Shane had long ass hair, and at the time my hair wasn't long. I had my hair cut short, but I had and shit. My grandmother was pretty much dying of cancer, so I was going through some shit at that time, and so looking for answers and shit,
Right.
I found good people, but I didn't find answers, and so the good people were the answers.
I feel the same way as you, brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I tell you what, man, some of the people in that church, man, they would have gave their shirt off their back to you. They'd have gave you their last meal. Absolutely. And that's one thing I learned about some of the people that were going to the church. Real good people. The preacher himself, hey man, humans, they do things, and
Yeah.
But it's like when you it's like for me, it's like who you serve, and that guy was supposed to be serving, and he made mistakes, and that's the human condition. But
it is,
remember,
man.
when
Power
you serve
corrupts.
when you serve a certain thing, and it's supposed to be wholesome and whole, and you got to keep it that way. And it's kind of how I look at Red Road. I walk Red Road, and people that are in the Masonic order, and specifically because I had an experience. And a friend of mine one time, I'm not going to go into any kind of names or anything like that, but he was Native, and he was asking me because he knew someone that was walking Red Road and a Mason, and I really didn't know what to say at the time, but I thought about it for quite a while, because to me, I serve Creator, and ultimately, and that's kind of the way I look at it when I walk Red Road. I don't talk about it a lot on live streams very much, but
same way.
But this has got to do with a Pacific thing, and you can't have two masters in that way, and that's kind of what the Masonic order is. You're either going to serve that, or you're going to serve Tenkashla. That's what we call Creator. And it took me a year. I thought about it for a year, and I was like, wow, and I still think about it, and because basically in the way that I walk, I could never be a Mason. I could never do that. I can never allow myself, because
I am not a Mason. I've known
not that there's anything wrong with being a Mason.
No, I know, but from what I understand, as far as faith goes, all faiths are accepted. From what I understand, this is, don't take the guys and think it's concrete. It's just shit right here.
Right.
But as far as I know, there's like levels to the Masonry, and in order to attain the top level, though, you have to be Christian. But you can attain every other level, no matter what you are. I don't know if what that constitutes as a conflict between Tenkashla and this
Creator.
and that Creator. Yeah, I don't know if that creates a conflict in your system.
Hey, Mr. CCTV, how you doing, man? So basically, what it was is there was probably a chance for induction, and it was never asked of me, but it was thought, and I would have had to have said no.
Then you had to say no.
Yeah. And
that's not your path.
Well, my one of my friends had asked me about this other person, and I was just like blown away. I thought about it for a year, and so it's freaking deep, man. It really is. It's real deep, and because there was you know, on the dollar bill, that one certain thing, you know.
You
On
know,
the
the
dollar bill.
all-seeing eye. It's one of my favorite icons.
Yeah. Well, he was inducted into that.
Well,
and,
is he rich now? I hope he's rich now.
No, he's not with the living no more.
Oh,
he had health problems, and it was probably the last thing that happened, you know. And it blows my mind. It's one of those kind of things that I'm still not sure what to think about it. You know what I'm saying? But I know that it's not something that is for me, because
I hear you.
you know, I had some books put in my hands and I read them and it's like, nope, not for me.
I grew up in the Philadelphia area, you know, this part of the Northeast,
Yeah.
and so it's not. There's a Mason
My dad's from
lodge
Pittsburgh.
right here across the street. You know, like it ain't nothing to me.
My
Like that's how I see it.
my great grandfather on my dad's side, Gordon Highland Brigade.
Mhm.
You think that ain't Scottish masonry right there? I'm pretty sure my Scottish grandfather was a Mason. I'm
And
pretty
they
sure.
carrying a cup of Christ over here, and they hid it somewhere. That's you.
And so it's like my great grandfather was in the Gordon Highland Brigade, and his father was also in the Gordon Highland Brigade. And you know what that means, though. That's the Highlands. And
There can be only one.
Well, in that movie, yeah, true.
Yeah. That was.
But I've got pictures of my great grandfather in his kilt.
Yeah, Bear. If we get you monetized, can we get you in a kilt?
Hey, I'm what you call Clan McDonald. Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah, and apparently, I think it was Clan Campbell had a war with Clan McDonald, and my family line changed their clan.
Oh, good night, Michael. McKell's heading out. Good night, McKell.
Hey, good night. Have a great one. Thank
you for hanging out. Sorry, Barry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to.
Yeah,
been here since I came on.
And so, yeah. And you know, I learned basically the Scottish side. You know, my family. You know, it's come from crazy people. I ain't got the red, and this white used to be all orange, bright orange brass. All this white, yeah.
That's what it used to be.
I look like Amish.
Now we're old.
Braveheart. That's how bright my beard was. My hair was the color of brass, because basically, when you live in the middle of the country, you know, you get lots of sun. Up here in Washington State, you get less sun, because it rains like 7 months out of the year.
Do you have sparkling vampires there too?
I hope not. Oh man, I was having a conversation with my friend Bob. He was telling me that he doesn't understand the intersectionalism that's going on today and all the stuff that surrounds it, and he was just absolutely just mind blown. Because Bob, you know, he's I think he's about 5 or 6 years older than me, and that'll put him. He's getting close to 60, and he doesn't understand it. It makes his head hurt. But he's of the mind that do what you will with whoever you will. I don't care. That's his
plug a hole. Right,
yeah.
Just plug a hole. Be happy. Make sure you have consent.
Old hippies, you know what I'm saying? And that back in the day, you know, we weren't old hippies. There were older hippies, older than us, that taught us. And yeah. Other than the fat bastard from Austin Powers.
Oh,
Swedish. All right.
Sweet. You're a Viking. What are we worried about? Your heritage is solid, bro.
I
the
have
last
some,
pagans to hold out, go into the Middle East and terrorize. You get out of here. Sweden, so you don't have to worry about
I do have some Norse ancestry with my Scottish ancestry.
Man. Oh, damn.
There was definitely some intermingling going on.
There's a lot of effing going on. You're talking about the Vikings. They just would fought and effed and stole. They just did whatever they wanted.
So supposedly on my English side of the family, we're related to Eric Durrett.
Oh, cool, dude.
Yeah. Hence all the red in my freaking hair, man. Get it from the English side as well as the Scottish and the Irish. Yeah.
I have to go to bed there. I'm sorry.
All right. Let's see here.
Hail to the chat and everybody that's hung out this whole time. Thank you to everybody who stopped through. Thank you for supporting my buddy Bear. I met this guy in the chat. So what chat we meet in? Doomcock or Gary? We met in one of, or was it World Class? No.
It was probably Gary's and Doomcock's chat.
Yeah. We went in that circle.
It was when Captain Marvel blew up and Gary's channel got temporarily suspended.
Yeah.
And that's when he started Nerdrotic Live.
It's good times, man. Good times. Yeah. Good person here. You guys are supporting a good dude. And if you could share out links to his channel, anybody, Bear's got a certain flavor. So I'm sure everybody that watches this enjoys the same kind of style. So if you can share it out to your friends, pass it around. Let's try and get this man to 1,000 subs. He deserves it. He really does.
All right. Which one song do because I have that thing scaring the children on the bottom there. I have a song that has that in there. But I can never remember which one.
You want to scare the children before we go to bed, Bear?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think this is it.
Elephants afraid of mice, dice is rolling. The heart sick.
I can probably still outwatch a 21-year-old.
Willingly go to the gallows full of destruction. Darkness seeming into the dark. Final round coming to town. Minds of the massive brainwashing souls, filched by soul eaters.
That said a lot.
Deadly lies, it's the new truth. Evil doers sainted as saviors. Truth and curse censored, lies promoted. Dr. Seuss has been suppressed. If this is the new normal, you can eat it. Angels thrown in prison, what can be done? The gullible to the bottomized, accepting hypnosis. Blinded by paper clown, world beyond the preposterous. Prosperous is dangerous. No more blind compliance, done with dark illusion. Walk through the town. Let's get slap happy. I see the huddling in their fabricated fear gasms. Like
the Spanish side of my family, I'm related to Del Monte. Del Monte's related to Chalamet.
Don't wear sheep clothing. Bust the problem, walking in World War III of the mind. Destroyer of worlds, too busy looking for the enemy. They were the enemy at the gate. Be ready, let's start this fire.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Elephants afraid of mice. Dice is rolling.
Remember, folks, they don't like it when you smile, when you laugh, and you're having a good time. So do that, more the merrier.
The heart's sick and heavy, watching humanity fall. Willingly going to the gallows full of destruction. Darkness seen clinging to the dark. Final round coming to town. Minds of the masses, massive brainwashing. Souls filched and pilfered by the soul eaters. Deadly lies, it's the new evildoers, sainted as saviors. Truth and courage censored, lies promoted. Dr. Seuss has been suppressed. If this is the new normal, you can keep it. Angels thrown in prison, what can be done? The goal of the bottom eyes, accepting hypnosis, blinded by paper worlds. Beyond the preposterous, prosperous is dangerous. No more blind compliance, stuck with our dark illusions. Walking through the town, let's slap happy. I see the huddling in their fabricated fear gas. Like yellow friends afraid of mice, sheep and their masochists, hypnotized by clothing. Don't wear sheep clothing. Flush the problem, walking in World War III of the mind, destroyer of the worlds. Too busy looking for the enemy. They were then.
Yeah, wear wool. Don't wear sheep.
They were at the gate. Get ready, be ready. Let's start this fire. Elephants afraid of mice, the dice is rolling. The heart's sick and heavy, watching humanity fall. Willingly going to the gallows pole of destruction.
Nice.
All right, we are at 2 hours and 57 minutes. We got to go at least another about 10 minutes so that I can round this off to a nice 3-hour live stream.
Yes.
In the past couple live streams, they've been like an hour and a half. The last couple ones, and yeah. So, all right. Any requests for any certain song that I have here in my repertoire?
I'll let you check though.
Anybody want to hear the new one again?
Yeah, I mean that is the highlight.
Yeah, it is labeled. It's 2 minutes and 19 seconds long. Got a minute?
Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dancing on the air like birds in flight. Are you a bird and can you fly? 2 dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up like lemons off a dance cliff, dancing on the air like birds in flight? Are you a bird? Can you fly? And even see one's toe.
That's the playlist. There's 58 songs so far that I have up there. I found the instrumentals and I sung the lyrics that I wrote. And all the info and the songs on that are uploaded are listed below each song.
Better watch that toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up like lemons off a dance cliff, dancing on the air like birds in flight? Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up?
Get the late edition hoodie.
Like lemons off the dance cliff, dancing on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all those fools up?
Nancy bought a hoodie.
Like lemons off the dance cliff. Dance on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All the strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step. Do you see the strings tripping all the fools up? Like lemons off the dance cliff, dancing on air like birds in flight. Are you a bird? Can you fly? Two dragons playing tic-tac-toe in the park. Must be birds in flight. The puppet master is pulling the strings. The world doesn't even see the trees. All those strings tripping everyone's toes. Better watch your step.
All right, with that, what do you have going on, brother man, there, if you're not snoring yet?
What do I have going on besides just grooving out? I lose myself in your music. I just groove and just.
It's doing what's supposed to then. That's good. That's good.
I am. I've already said it 3 times. I'll say it again because I'm excited. I'm going to be on Friday Night Frolics on this Friday. His Lord was gracious. His Lordship was gracious enough to reach out to little old me. And I love Doomcock. He's a great guy.
That's awesome.
And let's see, Drew Taylor is going to be holding Rogue Squadron this Tuesday. Please check that out on his channel. And then we're going to have Sporking News Podcast to dump on Wednesday if he does it. And then ETEP going in Rogue after that on the Place to Be Reviews. And then you can check Rogue Entertainment out on Macity 90s channel for now. We're trying to get him monetized. And then the Sporking steamer comes up after.
Yeah. Well, while you're talking about Sporking, do me a favor. Send him a message.
Sure.
Yeah. See here.
He's a dick.
We ain't been getting no we ain't been getting no invites, and those of us from the Gary area saying, "Hey, where's the invite, motherfucker?"
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll bitch at him for you. That's fine. I love talking down to Scott. That's no problem at all.
I'm playing. Hello, Scott.
Anyway.
I just wanted to use a little bit of my Gary.
Listen, we were at the end of his show tonight, and we were just like all talking trash. Like, it was great. We were just talking. The last 10 minutes was just talking trash. And then as soon as the live stream goes out, it's everybody's in the backstage. Scott's taking a drunk. Somebody says that Scott was like, I'm busting your balls, and Jay was, 3PO was like, yeah, whatever. And somebody said, Culture Casino goes, well, I love Jay. Jay's such a professional. Scott and I both said dick at the same time. That's just like, it just doesn't stop when the camera goes off. We still cutting each other up.
Hey, great. Tina, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, Tina? Hey, good to see
you,
sweetheart. Good to see you coming through.
Yeah, we're honestly, we're not sauced at all. We've had some.
I am so burnt. I'm ready.
I kept a straight face
something and lay down.
Thing.
I'm done.
Speaking of, okay.
Oh yeah, that was sentence fragments, bro. Are you doing all right? Maybe it's
basically it was incomplete thoughts that says, "Hey, pour a drink." Yeah, why the fuck not?
Well, did RR say salute? We gotta look in the chat and make sure that happens.
No,
Tina, thank you for stopping through. We're actually coming. We're actually getting. I wanted to say coming off, getting off, but then I said getting off don't sound right. We're gonna stop now. Yo, bro. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
You gotta love that Scottish ancestry for that. For the tolerance.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, cork full, glass poured, and here's all you in the chat and all our friends out there, and you're awesome. Here's to you.
Man.
If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be a fun thing, and it happens in the chat right there. Like you say. So,
oh man,
that's what you call a true drinker, because believe it or not, when you drink cognac, it's not like you're downing a shot of really good scotch. Because you can take a quarter of a shot and you feel like you just got a full shot of scotch, and that's what I like about it. Damn, it's coming to the point where I'm starting to like cognac better than scotch. And me having Scottish heritage and having my great-grandfather being a Gordon Highland Brigade and my great-great-grandfather also being in the Gordon Highland Brigade, it's not an easy thing to say. But I have to say Scotch is still my favorite. Speyside, 20-year-old, 25-year-old Scotch. Good stuff. Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah. But, and I can't understand why cognac is not more expensive than Scotch.
I don't know, but I'm looking at these cold-ass tacos that I didn't eat hours ago, and they're looking really good.
You're supposed to eat those during songs and shit.
I was too busy doing something else.
All right. Here's to that something else. Hail to that.
Hell. Timmy drinking another one. I love you guys. Right. I gotta go, Bear. I can't. So I'll just sit around and just talk.
We will say good night. Good night. Okay.
Wash your hands. Wash your ass. Be good.
Right, one more song to take us out. Let's pick a short one. Let's see here.
There's a storm coming, it's on its way. All things pass, Pass the sauce, sounding of the strings. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Pass the glory, pass it around from town to town. Where's the wind walker? They're talking to the wind like a train hollering down the track. Sometimes you gotta go rogue. There's a storm coming in like angels ride for life. Pass the glory, pass it around from town to town, where the wind walks talk to the wind like a train hovering down the track. Sometimes you gotta go rogue. There's a storm coming. Like angels ride for life. Do you hear the phantom menace? The call sign is go time.
Appropriate.
Ride the wind in the storm.
Yeah.
Like riding a wave. Like ride the storm like riding a wave. Lightning in our face, rock vibrations. There's a storm coming, it's on its way. All things pass the sauce, the sounding of the streets. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Pass the glory, pass it around from town to town. Where's the wind walker talking to the wind like a train hollering down the track? Sometimes you gotta go rogue. Storm's on its way. Like an angel.
Nothing happens by accident.
Do you hear the band call sign is go time? Ride the wind, ride the storm, riding away, lightning in our face, rock the vibration. There's a storm coming, it's on its way. All things pass as a sauce. There's a storm coming, it's on its way. All things pass the sauce, sounding of the strings. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Pass the glory, pass it around from town to town. Where the wind walker talking to the wind like a train hollering down the track. Sometimes you gotta go, there's a storm coming. Like angels ride for life. Do you hear the minute call sign go time? Ride the wind in the storm.
Hail to the Phantom Menace. Good night.